Hello, TikTokers, and welcome to Real Law Talk. I was on my live yesterday, and we were talking about scams. It occurred to me that it would be a good idea to make an informational video about law enforcement scams. And what I mean by that is when people are calling you purporting to be law enforcement. Let's start with the first one, the IRS scam. The IRS does not call people. The IRS sends you letters, big fat ones that says you owe this money. If you receive a call from someone purporting to be the IRS, first of all, it's impossible to get them on the phone if you've read the news. Hang up. The IRS, there's a very simple reason why law enforcement doesn't call people, because they don't know who they're speaking to. They don't know who's on the other end of the line. So this is particularly, all these scams are particularly dangerous for elderly people because they hear police, arrest, IRS, and they cough up the money. Number two is the FBI or law enforcement warrant scam. There's a warrant out for your arrest and you have to clear it up with this amount of money. That is completely bogus. When you have a warrant out for your arrest, and you probably know if you do, the police will come to your house. The FBI comes at 5 in the morning, blue jackets. When you see the blue jackets, that's when you know you're in trouble. So no one from the FBI calls you. Another scam is, and this is particularly troubling with elderly people, is they'll find an elderly person, they'll find their grandchildren, and they'll say, Johnny needs bail money. This actually happened to a friend of mine's mother or aunt. She was asked to bring $10,000 to a guy in a shopping center because her granddaughter was in jail. She fully believed it. She was fully there. She went to the teller. She got the money out, and it was only until the teller asked, why does this 80-year-old woman need $10,000 cash? And she told her. And then the teller realized this is one of those situations where she called the actual police, and they got there and they stopped her from meeting with this person. Another scam, which a friend of mine was actually taken by, and which was actually shocking because this person had access to me, she had access to a bunch of my friends who are also attorneys, is the immigration scam. People who are here on green cards, or maybe not legally, they'll get a call from immigration. Immigration doesn't call you. Immigration sends letters. Immigration agents show up like FBI agents. I ask you to give this video send it to your elderly family and friends because they've been the biggest victims. And we don't want people victimized by these scammers. If law enforcement wants to contact you, they come to you. And that's Real Law Talk.